Hello, hello, hello. I wanted to talk about this whole FTX thing. Now, a lot of people don't know what FTX, don't know this about FTX. You see, Sam Bankman Fried was trying to do something that was next level, extremely next level. Um, okay. We are entering the global reset. We are entering it. And in the global reset, what's happening is we are going to be headed towards a cashless society. So the global reset, many things are going to happen, but one of the things that will happen during the global reset is that we enter in digital money or a cashless society. Now, for us to be fully a cashless society, for us to be a fully cashless society, we have to have the actual cash become digital, meaning there has to be some sort of gateway that, or funnel or tunnel that turns the physical cash into the digital cash. And that's what FTX was trying to be. Sam Bankman Fried, SBF, was trying to work with lawmakers to have his exchange, the FTX exchange, be the main exchange where people convert their cash into the digital crypto or digital cash, which will be crypto. And he was working with so many different politicians on making rules and regulations for this to take place. So basically, he wanted the monopoly. He wanted FTX to be the center, the main business that will be the exchange point or the bridge for people to convert their physical cash into a digital cash, meaning crypto. This is incredible. And for him to get this policy made, he was paying off a bunch of politicians. If he didn't pay off all these people, the majority of them would have just whatever, let the market be. You know what I mean by let the market be? If he wasn't trying to pay off these people, the market would have been based on competition, like a McDonald's and Burger King, whoever has the better deal or the better burger, the better tasting, or caters to a specific taste. That would have been what would have happened. And what will happen since now that SBF has been exposed. He made it in a way, he was trying to make it in a way where his company would have been the most reliable. Wait, you know what? Let me say it this way. He was trying to make it where his company had the regulations, the rules and regulations in place for it to be a trusted business or a trusted exchange, because it had a rule and regulation in place from these lawmakers, these politicians. He was trying to get them to basically endorse his business. So if a politician made a rule and regulation saying that this exchanges need to be this way, that way, this way, based on FTX as a model or a video gamers benchmark, FTX would have been the benchmark of how an exchange needs to be in order for it to be allowed in a law system, in a judicial system. So the rules and regulations would have been in place for FTX to do its exchanges. And it would have been the first one to do that. And that's what it was deeply trying to do. So that means all the other exchanges, there's many of them. I don't know how many. I would say somewhere in the range of like hundreds. But out of the hundreds, I think maybe 10 of them are trusted ones. And FTX would have been the leader of them. For the past year, I've been hearing FTX name out of the blue as the most reliable source. I kept hearing it. I'm like, what? Where did this place come out of? I mean, there was a Coinbase and there is a Binance. Binance has been around for a long time, and I would have thought that Binance would have been the most reputable one. But why are people saying that FTX is the most reputable one? I didn't know where that came from. And then this year I started realizing all these endorsements from people like Steph Curry, Tom Brady, and even Kevin Leary. Kevin Leary is another piece of shit that I should talk about. I mean, he was paid $15 million to endorse FTX. And now that it's collapsed, what does Kevin Leary say? Oh, it was Binance that brought it down. Not the fact that FTX was doing illegal exchanges or taking people's money and moving it to an exchange so that it could do trading, which you're not supposed to do, from what I know. Kevin Leary would not admit that FTX was doing anything wrong. Why? Because he was getting endorsed by them. Now, here's the thing. Why is anyone even listening to that piece of shit person? Huh? Don't they know? If you don't know by now that Kevin Leary was endorsed by FTX, and if FTX goes down and Kevin Leary support, well, what is he supposed to do? Do you think he's going to argue against, hey, I think FTX is wrong? No. The motherfucker was supported by FTX. So of course he's going to endorse them, even in their downfall. But that just shows how much of a scumbag this person is. It's so ridiculous. It's so shameful. I can't believe there are people like that out there. It's just ridiculous, totally ridiculous. But that's the society we live in. And if you say, it's okay because it's a capitalist society, well, then if I see you, I'll probably smack you. Honestly, anyone that says that that's okay to do in a capitalist society is a piece of shit person. Honestly, that's the bottom line. Even in a capitalist society, there should be a set of rules and regulations in place that forbids stupid shit like this from happening. This is robbery. Just because it's a capitalist society doesn't mean that robbery is legal, should be legal. This is robbery. I mean, you give money to a guy so that you give money to a business, or in this case, FTX, owned by Sam Bankman-Fried, for you to buy cryptos. And a lot of people don't want a cold storage their crypto, so they keep it on his FTX exchange. And what he ends up doing is, since they kept it on his exchange, he uses the crypto and invests or trades with it, which is not what was in the contract. It's dumb. It's dumb. But anyway, that's what FTX was trying to do. It wanted to be the bridge for cash into the digital system, or to convert money into the digital system. It wanted to be the bridge place. Right, thanks for listening to me. I know I'm rambling. Thank you.